Hello, my name is Leslie Higgins. I'm 50 years old. I was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and ADD. I had depression, confused thoughts, suicidal thoughts, in which I had learned to manage throughout my life. My history. In my biological family, I was the ninth child out of 11 children. I was told I was abused and neglected early in life and was given up to the courts in Indiana and went through 4 different foster homes. I did not know much of my history of my biological family due to closed adoption policies in the state of Indiana. I was adopted with a family with the last name of Higgins and was told that they observed there was something wrong with me from the time I came into the adopted family. Later it was discovered that I had a mental illness. I did not receive treatment until my teen years, in which there was no medications given to me, only therapy. And this helped some, but did not cover all my needs. Through the years, I've spent time in mental health facilities, off and on, from the time I was 18 or so. I was diagnosed, then my insurance ran out, and then I had to move on to another hospital. I worked hard to live and do well. I tried my best to be normal and fit in. I was able to volunteer and help out in odd jobs here and there. I helped co-author the book Pathways to Recovery. I worked with the Consumer Advisory Council for the state of Kansas. I helped set up consumer run organizations, CROs, was a nominee member among several other organizations. Though I worked in several areas in my life at the time, I did not take care of myself properly. I began to skip my medications and neglect caring for myself. I attempted suicide several times and could not work. I was also taking the wrong medications, which did not help my mental state. I was not managing well. As a result, my work suffered. My behavior became irrational, and I found myself in trouble with the law. I was sentenced for a year in prison and civilly committed to Lawrence State Hospital, in which I stayed for 11 years. While there at the hospital, I felt confused and concerned for my future well-being. I was told by a friend of mine to take a look at what I need to learn about myself, to look at my strengths and weaknesses, and to challenge myself to do better. I began to read my own book, which I helped co-author. I began to take all the therapy classes I could. I studied dialectical behavior therapy, anger management, cognitive distortion, to name a few. I wanted to find out what I needed to learn in order to understand myself and my mental state. After 11 years, I was released. Now I live a transitional program in which I am now learning to adjust to living and functioning within the community. I have some ways to go, but I'm learning. I have found so far with proper management of my medications, educational classes, support from places like community support services, CRO, Hope, nominee mental health services, along with good sponsors and self-awareness, I'm living a well-adjusted life. This I am thankful for. I see that I'm not symptom-free, but I know how to manage myself better. My goal in life is to manage myself well and to advocate for people with severe and persistent mental illness, or SPMI, who have dealt with the courts or legal system. I hope to make a difference. This is my recovery story. Thank you.